Gray Area talks about sex, relationships, mental health, and more. Our content is intended for a mature audience, and the views and opinions expressed on the show are those of the talent and guests alone and are provided for informational purposes only. We want to talk to you, but this is a TV show, and our hosts are not qualified healthcare professionals. If you're depressed, feel your life is at risk, or need immediate assistance, please seek professional help or dial 911. What's up, everyone? I'm Sasha Gray, and this is Gray Area.
What's good, everyone? I'm dumbfounded.
Well, a lot has happened since we were last here. The election has been called for Biden, and we have a historic win for Vice President-elect Harris, who will be the first woman in the White House.
And her pantsuit at the speech Saturday night was lit.
Right? She looked incredible, but what was even more exciting is that her outfits weren't actually a topic of the news during the election. It was refreshing after what happened in 2016 with Hillary's pantsuits.
Also, a special shout out to Four Seasons Landscaping in Philly, my new favorite place. And this little shout out was on us.
Yes, and the furries wasted no time celebrating. As we saw on BuzzFeed News, they were all up in VR chat partying in the Four Seasons parking lot.
Let's see right there. Glad to see that furries have still found a way to convene in this pandemic. And by the way, if I'm gonna be a virtual furry, I'm gonna be that foot-tall red guy right there, 8-foot-tall red guy.
Oh yeah, I wonder how they sanitize those things afterwards. Speaking of furries, it's time to get the juices flowing with the Gray Area Foreplay of the day. So, what is a fetish you always wanted to try?
I definitely wanted to try the furry situation, go to Michael's, put together an arts and crafts project, and kind of see what my spirit animal furry would be. But I do have...
Oh, really? You don't say.
Yo!
You don't say.
That actually was not in the script.
Like
you guys surprised me with this
like
one
this right
there.
here?
Wow, that is a full-on furry costume. I didn't even wear that for Halloween.
You didn't put it to use?
No, I didn't put it to use next year. But also, is hands a fetish thing? Because I got really pretty hands.
Yeah, when anything could be a fetish, right?
I'm the self-proclaimed pretty hands guy now. Yeah. But, I feel like, I could kill it in the hand game.
All right, cool. Well, unfortunately,
Let me see your hands.
I'm hiding them. All of my fetishes, they're not possible because, they all involve me becoming a man.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. Well, tonight's guest is not afraid to get weird with us. She's a member of our VENN family. It's Tehya Johns.
This is insane.
The beautiful, I am a bumble humble bee.
So let's go.
We just want Tehya to sound as good as she looks, everybody.
Oh my God. Being paid to say that, by the way.
I feels like we need some energy in the room. Hell! Feeling it. Woo.
Meow, meow.
Hey, okay.
And the weakness is long nails nerf my gameplay. And her outfit is on fire, okay? I got it. Yay!
What's up, Tehya? Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
I'm here.
So,
It's true.
what is your take on our foreplay of the day question? What is a fetish you would like to try?
I actually have some funny stories that maybe we'll get into later about this, but doming and subbing, it's super fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, are you saying you already have a fetish that you've crossed off your bucket list?
There's a few that I've crossed off, and I hope my mom isn't watching.
All right, so you were assigned as a model when you were 15 years old. Tell us
okay, got you.
a little bit about, tell us a
Where am
little
I
bit
going?
about that.
All right, yeah, so when I was 15, I was signed to MMG New York, and I was living in Georgia, kind of like a small town in Augusta.
Okay.
Like Southern girl, but not. I don't know where my accent went. I never really had one. But yeah, so I was scouted by some scouts with a New York thing. I did a fashion show in LA, and that's when I was scouted for New York. And that's kind of where the whole industry stuff began.
And were your parents, sounds like, were supportive of this if you were doing a show in LA already and then got discovered here? Okay.
Yeah, my mother was extremely supportive. She's always wanted me to go to Korea to do like modeling stuff, but because she was like also like, but finish school, I just never got to go to Korea for that. So she was like, you know, let's see how you do here in the industry, because I was always like, I wouldn't be on the camera.
Yeah.
So you were also a ballet dancer.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with that today? Is it still an integral part of like what you do as a host and as a model?
I do get, like, in terms of the industry stuff, I get casted like as a dancer. In the Ozarks, I actually was casted as one of the exotic dancers.
Okay.
So that was really fun to kind of like do that, like pole dancing and stuff like that. That was super fun. But in my day-to-day, in terms of ballet, do I keep up with it like I used to? I do not do 12 hours of point work a day.
Oh,
Definitely not. No. Can I do the splits? Yeah, I can do that.
That's pretty cool. All right, so you're also a streamer too. What got you into gaming?
Quarantine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like many people.
Well, gaming, I've always been a part of. My brother got me into gaming. He's older than me. But then quarantine got me into streaming. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How's that going?
Really fun. I didn't realize how good it felt to have a little community of people that you like really vibe with and everything like that. Just super fun.
What are some of your favorite things to play?
League of Legends.
Yes.
It's my highest ranked ladder game. I've like hit diamond in League, but then I like Valorant. I haven't hit that high in Valorant, but
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
And so when you joined Twitch and when you joined the streaming community, did you have somebody kind of guiding you and giving you advice, or did you just figure it out on your own?
Well, the cool thing about how streaming has been is we see so many streamers stream, and it's kind of like that's the tutorial right then and there, like watching other people. But then more importantly, I'm freaking weird as heck, so like, I'm like, you know what? I'll just turn a camera on and just welcome to my world.
Is there something weird about you that people might not know, or something that people might think is weird?
Everything about me is very strange.
Very strange.
I mean, I can do it. There's something.
Can we just talk like this the rest
whole
of the time?
Yeah, that's a thing that I do.
You do a lot of little voices. I did notice that. Little
I-
characters.
Yeah.
When you're feeling a certain way, it's like a different voice. Like, this is my I feel weird voice. It's like,
It's a comfort blanket. It's a comfort blanket for sure.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! Don't read me like this.
All right, since you love gaming, we're gonna play a game we call 20 and 60. Dumb is gonna read you 20 questions, and we're gonna see how many you can answer in 60 seconds.
Can I say something real quick? Ask the questions quick, because I noticed you ask them super slow, and I
Hey,
want to get.
damn.
I want to get.
Are you calling me out for
Finally,
this?
somebody noticed.
She's calling me out for this
Finally,
game being
somebody
rigged.
noticed.
What is this?
I'm like, you need to go faster so I'm competitive.
Are you one of
Let's
those
do it.
election fraud people right here
Oh,
saying
Let's
this
do
game
it.
is
Let's
rigged?
do it. Let's do it.
All
Wait, is
right,
this
hold
water?
on. All right, let's
Drink-
check
Yeah,
out the
yeah.
leaderboard
Okay.
to see
Hurry
the
up.
score to beat right here. We got 15 is the score to beat right now. We got 3 people at 15.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna try to get through the questions as fast as you requested. We'll
All
see.
right. So start the timer.
Hooking up with an ex, good idea or bad?
Yes, I'm with my ex again.
A historical figure you crush on?
Lincoln? I don't know.
Last person you
The second time we
texted?
got that.
Wait, what?
Last person you texted?
My current boyfriend. Ex.
Would you ever date a fan?
No.
Favorite game of all time?
League of Legends.
What did your parents call you when they were mad at you?
Yeah, Jijibe.
Most used emoji?
The one that's like.
That's an accurate depiction. One night or long-term relationship?
Long term.
Favorite League of Legends character?
Sona.
Who's the best host on the download?
Everyone.
What's your favorite cosplay?
The great question. Yuna from Final Fantasy X.
Favorite curse word?
Can I go? Fuck. Am I
Got
saying
12 questions, Theo.
Sorry.
With all
I didn't
that
know.
shit you
My
were talking,
favorite
you got 12 questions answered. I read as fast as I could.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Gigi Be, that's, well, how did you explain the definition
Oh,
of that?
Jijibe, like bad girl, like
you little bitch.
Yeah,
Kinda
like, you little
in a more nicer.
in a nicer way. Yeah, actually
You little
loving
shit.
way.
You
I
little,
actually-
yeah,
oh, yeah,
something
it's
like
Like
that.
a little shit.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay,
my mom
well, we got to take a break. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button or follow us on Twitch. We're at Watch VENN.
When we come back, we'll talk about the thought process of slut-shaming with Tehya. Get it? Thought process.
Ooh, I love more wordplay. That's my fetish, wordplay. Sign me up for that School of Thought. When we come back, stay tuned.
I was in a club trying to dance with a guy. He said I was too big, black, and slutty for him.
This customer, he was slut-shaming me about my hickey.
Just got out of a relationship and everyone was like, you're being a little promiscuous.
I dated 2 guys at the same time. One of them found out and he called me a slut.
Some anonymous follower sent my profile to both my father and my mother.
But it's okay, because I'm beautiful. What's wrong with him?
I'm like, listen, like, I'm just trying to live my life. I'm trying to be young, wild, and free.
I was just like, sorry, being single sucks.
If I'm a slut for exploring my options, what's good for me and what's not good for me, then I guess I'm a slut, and I'm proud.
And honestly, I kind of thank him at this point, because now I'm not worried what I put online. My parents have seen it.
I said, boy, boo.
Welcome back to Gray Area. We're having fun with Tehya Johns. Amber Rose was supposed to join us all here, but unfortunately she couldn't make it. Hopefully we'll get her back in studio soon. So Tehya, have you experienced something like these women did in this video?
In terms of like slut shaming, yeah, absolutely. I have to think about what I'm posting on my Instagram every single day because I'm like, I don't want people to assume a certain thing about me just because I'm in a bikini or I'm in a short skirt or something.
Even beyond assuming, do people comment?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. On my stream, I make sure that I'm wearing more quote unquote conservative things. Just so that I don't get people saying ridiculous, nonsensical things in my chat.
Yeah, I understand
and
that.
I feel like you are definitely
I 100%
too.
Yeah, they
no
tell me
crop tops done.
They tell me to cover up for sure.
No crop tops. Oh my God, we're back there. So is there a moment in your life when it comes to being slut-shamed that really stands out for you and maybe provided like some sort of learning experience and how to deal with it?
Not one specific moment that I can think of off the top, but I will say just kind of like what I mentioned before, little moments that I have highlights of from just guys saying certain things. And then me being as big brain as I can be, thinking, oh, if like putting 2 and 2 together, right? Like kind of being trained by society in a certain way, being like, oh, if I wear this, then guys think this way of me. And I'm straight, so I'm like, well, I don't want people to think I'm like this. And so I'm like, okay, let me wear this and that and the third. And then as I'm getting older, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wear crazy boots with laces and a fringe jacket. Like,
And I'm gonna feel good about it.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so as an actress, do you think there's like an unfair double standard? Like you were saying, you had a role as a dancer.
Yeah, an exotic dancer.
In Ozark. So do you think there's like this double standard where women have to be concerned about what kind of roles they say yes to, whereas for men, nobody is gonna, think this dude's actually an assassin.
Yeah.
Or like
Channing Tatum was a male stripper.
Exactly.
And he's kind of revered in a way. And this is something that, like however people feel about Cardi B, I think it's cool that she was completely honest with where she came from and like you know what I mean? And she's just like, yeah, I was a stripper, who cares? I can still be a rapper, I'm still a human. It doesn't mean all of a sudden I'm not a human, right? So like that was awesome. I feel like that, like, I want to have that kind of like energy. Obviously, like, I don't have that kind of past, but at the same time, if I just wanted to be, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I answered your question.
I mean, are you conscious about like what you're wearing during your streams? Because there's like a whole issue there, right, with regulations and stuff, even with Twitch.
Yes, I am very conscious about what I'm wearing on stream, but not because of the guidelines, because of how other people can treat you.
Right.
Going back to Sasha, I just remembered what you actually asked. Yes, I do think about the things that I say yes to, and I've turned down indie role characters. I don't think I'm actually allowed to say. I I can't say. There's something that I'm not allowed to say, but that's just NDA wise. But I would not turn down like another like stripper-esque role if it's like a big show. But let's say it's an indie or something like that, I would be a little bit cautious.
Yeah,
for sure.
I get exactly where you're coming from.
I mean,
I get exactly where you're coming from.
I feel like.
And even we had Garrett as a guest, you know, and he was saying he wanted that to stand out as a role, as a character. And I feel like he had that opportunity where, as for somebody like you, who comes from an image-based industry, and for somebody like me that comes from the adult industry, like, then yes, you do risk getting pigeonholed, 100%.
Which, I mean, congratulations to you that you didn't let that happen to you.
Oh no, yeah.
That's incredible.
Just say no. No, thank you.
What's your response to gatekeeping in the gaming industry?
Gatekeeping, because I will.
Gatekeeping.
What did I just say? Oh, I don't.
Well, when people say, you know, you're popular because of your looks.
Oh, I see. Okay. What do I say? I mean, honestly, F you. F you. If you think I'm popular just because of the way that I look, I don't think that way. So I think that's ultimate. Like, I would lose sleep at night thinking that the only reason why I was able to achieve what I wanted to achieve in life so far has been solely because of my looks. Do I think that my looks influence and inform what I am casted as, what my agent sends me out for, the auditions that I've done, the things that I've gotten? Absolutely. Do I think it's the base soul thing of the things that I've been doing? No.
Right. All right. Well, we have a caller on the line. Logan.
What's your question for us, Logan?
A lot of women get sexualized online regardless of their content. Where do you think this attitude comes from, or do you think it's just because people can judge and remain like anonymous?
It's the patriarchy, man.
That's a really good question.
In a nutshell, it really truly is. I think women have been faced with this problem in one way or another, even before social media.
Definitely.
I definitely think the power of anonymity has a lot to do with it. It gives people a voice and a sense of power that they otherwise might be missing in their lives, just like bullies. Are you trying to, like, what exactly brings you to ask this question? Are you looking out for somebody right now?
I actually used to be married to someone that was are not big on social media, just 10K followers. However, she did get a lot of that. So it's just something I've seen a good bit of.
Are you in a band?
No.
Okay.
I have the stuff, but I'm not in one.
Oh, okay. What kind of music do you play?
I mainly just sing and play. I can play a little bit of guitar, that's it.
Oh, okay. No, I was just curious.
All right,
It's like just drums there. It's like, no, I don't play that.
Not mine.
No, I don't play drums. No.
Okay.
I own them, I don't play them.
Okay.
We've all been there.
All right, Logan. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you. Take care.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
And when we come back, Tia and Sasha are gonna coach me on how to get more subscribers to my OnlyFans. We'll be right back. Y'all didn't know I had one, huh? Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's a
Spread
TikTok.
open wide.
It was like OnlyFlans. I thought that was hilarious.
Only what?
OnlyFlans, where she just only posts pictures of flans.
That's pretty cool.
Austin Show joins us on Gray Area Friday in IRL this time. Tonight, we're here with Tehya Johns. All right, so we heard through the grapevine that you actually had an OnlyFans for a little bit, and then
What happened there?
tell us about
All right,
that.
this is what happened. It was an honest. Okay, this is okay. So I got OnlyFans because I thought I was like, this is kind of like where I was doing the beginning of the streaming stuff, and I was like, I wanted a way that people can donate or like I do like cosplays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And not like naked cosplays. These are just like regular. Like I could post this on. My mom could see my cosplays and no problem. So I was like, this is like another way because it's like Patreon. But I was like, oh well, I'm different and edgy. Okay, edgy. I'm gonna use that word very conservatively because I was like, I'm cool and edgy, so I don't want to be like everyone else and use Patreon. I'm just gonna use OnlyFans because I heard it from a friend and she was like, oh, she's like a live streamer, not like sexual, like not cam girl stuff, but just like regular live streamer. And I was like, Okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, I had it for about like a month, and I was getting a lot, like my DMs are already insane on Instagram. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine. But I was getting a lot of very specific requests and different types of messages.
Boobs.
Boob, can you do a dance in the thing? And I'm like, what is happening? And I was like, this is so gross. And I was like talking to one of my guy friends, and he was like, oh, you have an OnlyFans? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, you know that there's kind of like a, like, you know, a lot of times like it's kind of maybe used for like sex work, or like sex workers are on it, or, you know, like, and I was like, no, wait, no, I didn't know that. And then I had to like scrub it from the internet. Like I had to request Google, so now you cannot find it.
Wait, you really didn't know that?
You can do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
You didn't know that went down on OnlyFans?
No,
Wow.
when I signed up, I genuinely did not. And then everything clicked as soon as my guy friend was like, oh, this is like, and I was like.
That's kind of weird your friend didn't tell you, though. I can't lie, but.
I don't even know. Well, I feel like, yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Question that I repeated.
They're seeing your content and they were like, boo.
Yeah.
I'm like, today was a great day. I had a bagel. People are like, what is this?
All right, so even though we're all cool with OnlyFans here, there are a lot of people out there who are still ready and willing to shame some women for having them, even as they subscribe themselves.
And that attitude doesn't just suck, it also has real-world consequences. Kirsten Vaughn was a mechanic at a Honda dealership in Indiana, on track to becoming the first woman master technician there, when she was fired after her coworkers found her OnlyFans.
And her story went viral after she tweeted, "Really a shame they had to fire me for having my OnlyFans page, because I got down at my dealership. Here's me doing a complete AC system replacement due to Black Death." All right. Kirsten, welcome. She's there. She is.
Hi.
Hey, Kirsten.
How's it going?
Hi. Doing great. How about you?
All right. Thanks for being here. So, what happened after your coworkers found your OnlyFans, and what is Black Death, by the way?
So Black Death essentially is like when the compressor kind of like has some sort of issue and it blows up and it sends shrapnel throughout the system. So the way you find it is by doing a swab test, and the black is just like metal and other just nastiness that goes through the entire system. And then you can't just replace one component, you have to replace the whole system because of it.
Oh, wow. All right.
Dang.
So what made you want to join OnlyFans?
I really wanted a race car. Honestly, I really wanted a project car, and the way I was raised, I felt like I wasn't allowed to, just because the way I was raised, I was like, needs before wants, and if I still had debt that I had to pay off, I couldn't like convince myself, oh yeah, get a race car because you can sleep in it. I was like, no, I have student debt to pay off. Like I need to do that first, and then I have a mortgage, and so then I was just like, I need another string of income. So I tried to find another job, couldn't find one to. Other than, committing the rest of my waking hours to another job, I couldn't really find one to fit. And then my girlfriends were talking about it. One mentioned how much she made, and I was like, I was like, man, if I could just make a quarter of that, that would be great.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
How did your coworkers come across your OnlyFans?
Okay, so like OnlyFans sadly does not have like an algorithm, unless you're like a top creator, where it'll like show other people your content. So you have to advertise it yourself. And the only real social media that I had at the time was my Instagram. And so I advertised it there as well as creating another modeling page. But because Instagram is how it is, it was a little difficult to get traction on the modeling page. So I advertised it on both. And then a service advisor found out about it, and then they wouldn't listen to me when I told them to stop telling people. They pretty much were just like, oh, well, we're helping you gain subscribers and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want my coworkers subscribing to my page.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, did you ever even think that was a possibility? Because it's so mainstream now. Like everybody talks about OnlyFans. It's so normalized in our culture. Like, could you have even foreseen that they would essentially betray you like that?
I was really hoping they wouldn't. And then just because like, I think it crossed my mind for a second, but I'm a very firm believer in that, like, I live my life for myself. So I was like, I did not want to live in fear and base a decision based on something that could happen based on someone else's action.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, screw it. If they do it, they do it. Not going to think about it. This is about getting my bag. I'm not gonna think about it.
Yes, get your bag, girl.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And,
Yes.
and I'm sure the response to your story, you've gotten some more outside attention, right?
Definitely. Honestly, like in hindsight, them firing me did a huge benefit to me in a way. So I was like, turned lemons into lemonade kind of thing.
Definitely. What would you like to say to your coworkers who got you fired and like that double standard that they were the ones harassing you and you're the one that got fired?
Thanks, bro. Just don't do it to anyone else. Because I just don't like, it's kind of like, thank you. But then in the same way, it's like, I don't mean that in like, I'm like promoting bad behavior, but then at the same time, it's kind of like one of those sarcastic, like, thanks for being a dick.
Yeah,
Gave me a lot of
definitely.
good, so thanks.
I'm curious, are you like closer to getting your race car? I want to know how that's going.
I am actually. I paid off my debts, and now I'm able to. I've bought a Miata, which I'm going to turn into a V8 drag car in time. But I'm waiting because I'm going to take it to Tail of the Dragon. So I want her to be stock, so I don't fly off the cliff, and then.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't fly off the cliff. We don't want that.
What do you both think? What do you think people get wrong about OnlyFans?
That it's all nudity. That it's all sex work. Honestly,
I
it's
will
not.
say,
I know.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'll say it real quick. And then you go. I will say though that like my month, like I made decent money and I didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
I literally talked about bagels and cosplay.
What about your profile? Like, what kind of stuff do you show? Describe it. We don't have the pictures, so we.
So
be detailed.
Like nude or in lingerie. I'll work on my car, or work on my boyfriend's car, or in the past we had a project car we were both working on, so I would just like get in lingerie or strip and twerk while I worked on the car.
Yes,
that's like genius.
That's really the only way to work on a car, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's definitely a niche. And speaking of fetishes, like there has to be a huge fetish for that. Hot girl.
Hot girls in cars.
Yeah, hot girls in
Dude
cars
doesn't
is,
like
like,
that.
perfect.
It's the best crossover
It really
ever.
is.
And on top of that, like you actually know what you're doing. Like I could just pose on a car, but I would break it if someone gave me a wrench. Like you can actually fix it.
Yeah.
What does your boyfriend think about you being on OnlyFans?
He at first was like a bit shy, and like part of himself was like, not gonna lie, like a little bit of me's like, dang, the one special part of you that's between me and you, everyone gets to see. But then at the same time, he knows that everything's visually over the screen, and he's like, it's your body, your choice. I can't, I'll support you. And then he sees the money coming in, and he's like, so about that short block for my AG.
He's like, let's do these photo shoots together now.
Can I be your photographer?
Yes, exactly.
What about you, Tia? Like with the content you post online, how does your significant other deal with that?
He's actually pretty open-minded, and he also understands that it's like two different people. There's like stage Tia, then there's like real life Tia.
Yeah.
And real life Tia still does all the cuddles and all the hugs and all the weird voices. So he gets the more real version of me. It's like there's just the outside, right? And then it's like what's actually more intimate is like who you are, like your soul. And he gets that.
Right.
Yeah, my girl's trying to get her followers up, and she's so shy. I'm like, come on, dude, show a leg. Just show some more skin or something. Yeah.
Kirsten, other than OnlyFans, what else are you working on right now?
So I just got hired in as an apprentice at a new custom shop in Fort Wayne. And so I'm going to be in charge of just pretty much learning as much as I can. And then I'm going to set up their social media and then also film like their work, film my work, and all that. So
see, they're doing it right.
Really
exactly.
They're looking forward in
Yeah.
marketing. Yeah.
Congratulations.
You do. You're leaving things on the table when you don't take advantage of social media nowadays, especially because some of these guys are in their 40s or 50s, so they don't really think about it as being like a marketing tool. And I'm like, nah, guys, we need to wake up.
That place you were working at could have, flipped that into more business, honestly. Yeah.
Well, how many people would come in and be like, yo, she's the girl, she's the famous girl. I want my car fixed by her.
I know, even your car's not even broken. It's like, yeah, I think there's something wrong here. Can you just take a
look?
Like, there, now it's broken. Let us fix it. They all do that anyway.
That's some car dominatrix stuff right there. Yeah.
Car
So
dominatrix.
Kirsten, before we leave, can we ask you our question of the day? What is the fetish that you would like to try?
So actually, one of the girls that I've shot with already, she was talking about it's called splashing, and I was like, shoot, I can just look cute and have like cake all over my body because like food's awesome.
Wait,
awesome.
what is
Like,
it? It has a
just
name?
mix of the both.
Splashing.
Splashing.
She just put food on you?
Cake?
Yeah.
You remember the original
If you're
cake
like a human
torture?
table.
Cake.
Cake farts and stuff.
And cake. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, yeah.
I'm learning so much.
Oh, yeah. Reddit's your
Splashing.
friend.
I'm with it. All right, thank
Awesome.
you, Kirsten. Appreciate you calling.
Yeah.
We wish you the best.
I like your eye makeup.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
All right, when we come back, we're gonna see if we can tell the difference between a sex toy and a household object.
If it's a spatula, I know that's a sex toy. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Gray Area. We're here with Tehya Johns.
Hi.
Hey. Well, you're into cosplay. Have you ever hooked up with anyone in full cosplay?
Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to for so. Actually, maybe that's my thing. That would be so dope. Oh my god, there's a few I'm thinking about right now. Whew.
That is tons of nerds' dreams.
Oh yeah,
right there.
Definitely.
Wouldn't that be fun? Come on, it's like a little role play.
A lot of role plays, a lot of good.
Who would you dress up as?
You know, I'd love to do. This is maybe generic, but I haven't done it, so I want to. Joker, Harley Quinn. Like imagine that. Imagine that bedroom scene.
Harley Quinn. I've been with some real life Harley Quinns.
Oh damn.
Great, dodged a bullet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. So speaking of fetishes, who would you simp for?
Okay. Okay. So there's an anime called Inuyasha, and I would love to be with, or I currently am simping in the present tense, to Shishomaru.
Okay.
He's like, he kind of looks like a girl, but I'm okay with that.
All
like
right.
he's beautiful and just like badass, like. I mean, queen of the daddy issues, like, you know. Like,
queen of the daddy issues.
I like them to not talk to me, you know, ignore me, and I'm like, oh, great, I love it. Ignore me harder.
All right, who would you simp for?
Who would I simp for on what, just like animation or what?
Anything.
The animation?
Anybody? Who would I simp for?
Or do you simp for somebody?
I simp for just, you know, real life loves. You know
like
what
who?
I mean?
Oh, like your current.
I simp for my girl.
Aww. That's so cute.
Yeah,
so sweet.
it's all right. It's all right.
Sweet. It's the right answer.
None of my rapper homies watch this show, so it's cool. Yeah.
All right. So speaking of fetishes again, how
what
do
about
you?
Are you allowed to?
Who would I simp for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know.
Who would I simp for? Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's easy.
I can't
Desperado.
picture you simping for anyone,
That's
Sasha.
easy. That's so easy.
She's
Or
bad
maybe
girl Riri.
we get to. Maybe I'll answer this differently at the end because we're gonna get to our poll later.
Oh, okay.
And I am maybe that'll inspire some ideas.
Okay.
All right. So fetishes. Do you think there is a way like you can discover your fetish, or like can you know what it is without
yeah.
trying it?
Yeah, there's
Or-
some things that it was like an awakening.
Like you had to experience it.
Yeah, experience it, or you see something and it just awakens something
Yeah.
inside you. Like, you know, like someone who has a foot fetish, right?
And what was that dumb
No, it was a,
Yeah.
what
I'm just saying.
Care to
there's
elaborate?
things.
Yeah. Like it awakened me, and I'm like, and?
Every dude, you know, has that moment. Like
Okay.
all of a sudden you like 13, 14, you see something and you start feeling things, and then you start narrating things in your head like the Wonder Years, you know? And
Like
at
boobs?
that very moment.
All right. So what about deal breaker fetishes?
You know, if someone was into feet, it actually doesn't bother me because, I mean, one, I have ballerina feet and I know that's never gonna happen. But two, like if you're gonna just massage my feet and stuff, I'm like, well, I'm not losing anything.
Okay, but what if they had a foot fetish where they wanted you to get up all in their feet?
Oh no, that's
Change
not,
the tables.
That's not gonna happen. It
Yeah.
would not a single amount of
Yep.
money, not a single dollar, sir.
There's
What
just
about you?
regular-
Any deal breakers?
Well, there's just regular things that I just want to do without being sexualized for it, you know? Like fart or something. Like, I hope they're not into like farts
Wait, hold
or
on,
something,
rewind.
you know?
You
Like,
want to be able to fart without being sexualized for it?
Someone was like, oh my
you know,
gosh,
it's
do it
like-
again.
People sexualize your farts?
No, I'm saying there's people who have fart
that might-
fetishes,
that
you
might be a
know,
thing.
and you don't want that'd be
So
a deal
that
breaker.
would be your deal breaker.
That'd be my deal breaker. Like, can I
Okay.
fart in peace
Fart-
without being sexualized for it?
The diaper fetish.
Yeah, that's a limit for me.
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, that's-
I think
that's
that's all
something.
deal breaker for
Any
all of us.
infantilism, no.
Yeah, not to my vibes.
Okay. Well,
The number 2,
the number.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone like who's on your chest. Is that it?
or that
Who's
would
on your chest?
never.
I didn't even say
Never.
shit's on your chest. I said who's
Never.
on your chest.
There's, I got into this actually
Even worse.
with I have a whole story about
Oh Lord. Oh no. Here
nothing
we
ever
go.
happened, but it was hilarious. I was not involved. It was just at my house.
Okay. All right. What?
You can listen.
Wait, what? Oh.
Is it- all right.
Okay, so all right, I'll tell the fucking story. Okay, so came over. He's friends. Like we have friends in common.
Younger brother. Yeah.
And like we just have tons of friends in common. It was the first time I met him though, maybe second. And friends coming over, and how we got onto the topic, I have no idea. It ended up him saying, "Yeah, I've always wanted to poo on somebody."
Oh.
And then another person said, "You can do it to me." And for 3 hours, we're sitting there, you know, we're all like sitting on the carpet, we're on the floor, and he keeps going over and squatting, and then he starts laughing, and then my friend rolls away like, "I can't do it. No, I can't do it." I was like, "You better not shit on my carpet, bro."
But you
then
let
he
them do it. You let them
But
try.
then he said, finally he says, "Damn it, I took a shit at Ralph's just before we came. I can't get one out." And I was like, "Oh, man."
This is the best thing I've heard all year.
You kind of
But
wanted
they
to
were
see
willing.
it. I could tell.
I
'cause
kind
you're
of
wet.
wanted to see it. I wasn't involved. But just the pure shock that
That's
guys are gonna
hilarious.
do this here.
All
Never
right.
happened.
I mean, wouldn't you be like extra poo shy? Like, what? I don't know, man.
All right, well, here's a
Couldn't do
segue. We got more shit to get to. So we've also got Nikki calling in. What's up, Nikki?
Hi.
How you doing? I hope you can still take our show seriously.
I know. After all that.
What's your question, Nikki?
So when I post online, I post what I wear. I'm always second guessing myself about what people will think. How can I get more comfortable in my own skin when posting online?
Well, I mean, do you post? I always ask this question of people, like, do you post because you want to, or you're doing it because it relates to your job?
Just because I want to. Sometimes I want to post an outfit or, just for fun, but then I'm kind of, thinking, should I post this? Should I not post this?
Is it like a
inappropriate? Who's going to look at it?
Is it a confidence thing or kind of scared of how people are going to judge you for what you post? You know?
Probably judgment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Judgment.
I don't
I'm
know.
confident.
Have you ever thought about making your profile private so it's only people that you actually know in real life? Or are you looking to make more connections?
I'm looking to make more connections and build my followers.
Yeah, I think you got to give it a test post. Just give it a go, and then you can.
Yeah, jump all the way on the other side. Just post that hot bikini picture that you got in your camera phone. You already have it. You know which one I'm talking about.
we all do the quick, 5-minute post to delete immediately situations.
Right.
We've all done it. It's and we've all went through that whole scared of like how people are gonna judge you. I've done it too. So you always have that option. So why not just give it a post?
Yeah. I mean, people are going to say what they're going to say no matter what.
Might as well.
Yeah, you have to just build up the strength to say you don't care, really. And I know it's hard to not look at the things that are there, but
this is
try your hardest not to. You just, no matter what you do, people are going to talk.
This is a felt cute, might delete later situation.
Yeah.
And on top of everything, too, it's like the people that are judging you, like, do you really want them? Like, do they really matter in your life if they're going to judge you just because of a picture? It's like you're all that in a bag of chips, plus you're like a whole human, too, so. Post that outfit, girl. I'm here for it.
All right.
Okay,
I'll comment
I'm
on
gonna do
it.
it tonight.
All right, before you go.
I'm going to tag you in it.
Yeah,
Tag all of us
Do
in it.
it. Oh, my God.
Well, thank you for calling in. I hope that helps.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
We want to hear from you, so hit us up at Ask Gray Area on socials or Ask Gray Area at VENN.TV. We're going to take another caller. We have Jason. You're on Gray Area. What's up?
What's up, Jason?
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
All right. We'd like to ask you our foreplay of the day. What's a fetish you'd like to try?
Let me see. I tried a lot, so a fetish I like to try probably something new. I heard from a friend is like wax play.
Wax?
Wax, candle wax.
Okay. All right.
So it's like the wax, it like melts into like oil and stuff. It's supposed to be
I'm gonna
like
start calling you Daddy Yankee
good.
Candle.
Daddy.
Daddy Yankee Candle.
Ayo.
I mean,
Oh, man.
Gasolina.
Oh, no. So what's your question for us?
Oh, man. All right, so I have this question. Do you ever get slut-shamed because of your horoscope sign? I mean, I'm a Scorpio, so everyone always like slut-shames me. Like, they call me, I'm a super slut. They like, you're a hoe. They're like, it's crazy. It just gets annoying. Have you guys ever experienced that?
Definitely not.
I have not, but
No.
maybe it's because I'm not a Scorpio. Maybe if I was a Scorpio, I would understand your plies. Is that a
I
word?
mean, maybe it's a Scorpio thing. Like, honestly, like I had somebody like they found out my Zodiac sign, and they actually ended up cutting ties with me just because their previous relationship was with a
that's
Scorpio.
That's a
extreme.
serious horoscope.
That is extreme.
It
But you know what?
happens,
But people do stereotype horoscopes.
Certain-
Yeah, your sign. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
this sign is crazy, or this sign is that.
I
you
wouldn't
know?
want to involve myself too closely with people that read that much into
Yeah,
a
that's true.
horoscope, to be real.
Yeah.
Like the stars said, you're a slut.
I mean, even people that are not into like Zodiac signs is like a bad rep of Scorpios. Is like it sucks. It sucks. You guys don't understand.
Yeah.
And I
Even
mean,
my grandma, she's like, oh, so he's a Scorpio. I'm
your
like,
grandma.
Wow, is that really
She must be young.
Now people take their horoscopes really seriously. Yeah.
They truly do. So
know.
slut shame though, was it a dude or a girl that did this? Or an, non-binary possibly.
It was a dude.
Okay, and let me ask you this: how?
But can a dude be a slut? Haven't we had this conversation? It's like dudes can't be
definitely
sluts;
be a
they can be
slut.
fuck boys. It's not the same meaning. It doesn't have the same power when you call a dude a slut.
I feel you. Let me ask you: how right are they about you being a slut, though? How right are they about you being a slut?
Look, I'm even sweating already. Like, wow.
Wait, was that the answer?
Yeah, you're
Well,
not being
wearing a fur
interrogated.
jacket.
That's the fur jacket,
I mean,
dude.
it's cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
I got the AC blasting.
Okay.
Maybe this much.
Okay.
All right. That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
Thanks for calling. We appreciate it. You have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
All right. As promised, we want to do a little experiment with a game called Sex Toy or Household Project. Everyone grab a box with consent, of course, and we'll take turns opening them and deciding what the item is. Okay, Tia, you're gonna go first.
Okay. We got what's in my box. Have you guys seen that? It's pretty funny.
What's in the box?
Jennifer Lawrence's will know, what is this? Whoa. Okay. Do you guys want to see what is in my box?
Show us everything.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait, can
I
we get a little zoom in
Can you guys-
situation
should
on
I-
that right there? Can we take a gander? What is going
What?
on right there?
That's-
Whoa!
What is happening?
That's scary, dude.
What is it in the inside?
Does it hurt? Oh, it's got pressure. She bites. She bites.
Oh.
That's got if it's actually
QVC but like mature edition.
If it's actually a sex toy, that's like an extreme pain fetish, I'd have to say, because
Yeah.
it
I
looks
wouldn't want
sharp
to be.
and pokey.
I would not want to be on the other end of that.
And
sex
it looks
toy, I'll
too
tell you that.
cute. It looks too cute
There seems to be
be
some kind of grabbage
All right,
situation.
what do you think?
Yeah.
Sex toy or household product?
I have. What would this be?
I don't know.
for?
Cherry picker?
Okay, because I immediately like thought of something. But I
tell us.
Well, I'm thinking perhaps the nipples, but like on some next level.
Yeah, you see.
But like this is strange. I don't know. Maybe household object.
Yeah. Dumb.
I'm
What do you
gonna
think?
say a household. That looks too painful for the nipples.
I mean, but that's kind.
It's just too cute.
Yeah, but there's a
the
certain
pain
amount
makes
of
sense.
pain
The
that-
cuteness doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say.
What is it?
A strawberry
topper.
This is cheap. Can I?
Remove the top from your strawberry.
That's what
So
these
smart.
2 fingers are for.
That's
All
what
right.
I've done until today.
Until today.
All right.
All right, Dem, let's get up all in that box.
Okay, what do we have here?
It's a
Oh, there's something
sponge.
There's something in here too.
This music is great for this.
Yeah.
And we have an avocado butt plug. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if this vibrates. I don't know if this is supposed to vibrate.
What is that?
What do you think it is?
Take a guess. I'm gonna say, I was gonna say household product because it's like a dish rag or something, but there's something in here. It's supposed to vibrate, it looks like. Or,
Oh.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna say
Tia, what do you
household
think?
product.
Is it supposed to, wait, what is on the inside? Are you allowed to pull it out?
It doesn't turn on. Oh.
Oh. But who hides their sex toy? Okay, what do you think?
Is that supposed to be a sex toy cover?
What do you think it is?
I'll say sex toy just because of what that is inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go the same sex toy, but why would you, who hides their
stuff
sex
it all
toys
To
in the
clean
kitchen?
it? To clean it? That looks like a
it might
sex
be
toy.
a
right
Yeah.
cleaner.
All right.
What is it? Avocado. Get
Oh,
clean,
it is. It does
stay
vibrate.
dirty.
It's vibrating.
Get clean.
Yeah, I just held the button. Now it's vibrating.
Wait, how do you? Sorry, I'm like over here like, what
Oh,
I
this
get out?
button. So is this for the shower or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. Or for people that have extreme avocado fetishes. Actually, there's a really great book called Wetlands. You should read all about that.
What?
Wetlands.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I like
she
how, I
wants
don't
to
know
have
how
a
it would have ever
shot
segued
that
into a.
she births the pit of the avocado. All right, never mind. Read the book. It's my turn.
Sounds like a night at the box in New York. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but
Oh yes, oh yes. Very fond of memories.
I used to go to a dance there.
Really?
Yeah, it was
All right.
insane.
Sasha, what's in your box?
Oh, we gotta hear more of those stories. All right, because we're in the middle of a pandemic, I know this is bright and cute. It
like
might
a
look
hand
like a
sanitizer.
vibrator, but I'm pretty sure this is a hand sanitizer. If I'm wrong, I'll be. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with sex product. Sex toy. Sex toy.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go. Can I just look at it real quick? Okay.
Oh, there's a charger on the back though.
Oh, sex toy. I've changed my mind.
All right.
Sex. Is it?
What is it?
Is it supposed to look like? It's happy eye
Massager.
makeup massager.
Reduces
Oh.
growth. Oh, so it's actually.
Oh, like a face massager.
It's actually a household product, you guys.
It's an eye wake
It's a
up
massager.
But let's be honest, we've all used massagers for other reasons. It's just
Yeah. Hold it up to your eye real quick, Sasha. Let's see.
No thanks. I don't know where this has been. COVID compliant, it is not. Nope.
If Jeannie has had her hand on it, then who knows where it's been.
Oh, poor writer, poor writer.
Gets lonely in the writing room, I'll tell you that. Okay. Hopefully someday all household objects and sex toys can join together and acknowledge that everything is a sex toy.
When we come back, we'll find out how you voted on one very specific fetish.
Hint, we're really milking this issue.
I'm scared.
Welcome back to Gray Area. We're here with Tehya Johns, and we've been talking about fetishes and slut shaming.
And that small subset of people whose fetish is slut shaming.
Oh, yeah. So, Tehya, you mentioned having some Dom stories at the top of the show. How did you get into that?
You know, it's very interesting. So I hate saying it, but like Tumblr famous back in the day when Tumblr was like relevant. And I just got so many messages of people being like, can you just talk shit to me? And I had literal guys pay me per text to just say the awful, the worst
Wow.
things. Yeah, like seriously, and that's like, I paid for a few books in college that way.
I love it.
And were you good at it or what?
I mean, I don't know, I kept getting paid.
Good enough.
So, and then my whole life, not my whole life, my whole 18 plus life, I've been told like, you look like a dominatrix, or like and I've been asked by people, can you be my dom? And it's like, what about me is giving that? I'm asking the internet, I think I'm nice.
Would this be your Dom
I
outfit
think it's
right
like
here?
your stature, too.
that's what I've been told, like how tall I am, like my broad shoulders, dark hair, like there's certain physicalities.
Or they're just projecting what they want from you.
More realistically like that. Yeah, maybe this has something to do with it.
Yeah,
This helps.
I was gonna
This
say, is
definitely
this
helps.
fit right here, the Dom fit? Yeah, I
For
don't
sure.
know.
I just like black.
Does any of this like carry into your personal life now?
It's really funny because in real life, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a sub I'm a dom in life. Like
okay.
I'm pretty dominant. My personality is pretty dominant in terms of like love, romantic life.
Right.
But like in the bedroom, I'm definitely.
That's interesting. I've actually heard that a lot.
Don't watch this.
Yeah, they once called me Dom-founded.
Dom-founded.
Yeah, I
He
was
is Dom-founded.
back in the day. I
Is
was-
that? Are you feel like you're more of a dom?
I would think I don't know. What do y'all think in real life? Am I just, which side am I on?
Well, there's real life and then there's your personal life.
then there's
so.
That's true. Yeah, my personal life, I'm Dom-founded.
So how do you, you've talked about at the top of the show, dealing with like finding yourself and building confidence within yourself. How do you use the tools you've learned now to combat some of the things that our guest callers were asking about, like people slut-shaming you online, or even coming into your Twitch, even though you're dressed normal and casually? How do you use those tools to deal with that now?
Ultimately, it's really what I've learned, and this is like personal, but if it relates to you, then I hope that it's useful for others. But I've learned that I really have to know who I am. And as I'm learning more and more who I am and being very headstrong in who I am, I don't let other people sway, other people's opinions of me sway what I really know about myself. And so that actually gives me a lot of freedom to not, because I can be like anxious, anxiety. I can have like these thoughts running through my head about this, that, and the third. But then it's like my mind gets silenced and I'm more at peace knowing like, no, I'm this person. This is who I am. And, no one else is going to shake that.
Yeah. I'd have to think that since you were a model from a very young age, that also helps because you've been able to learn things along the way and you've been in front of the camera for such a long period of time.
I've heard everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I've heard everything you could like in terms of the physical, like you can't hurt
Can't
my
faze
feelings.
me.
I've
Does
heard
even
it
the
all.
word slut hit the same in 2020?
I think it does. I have to say, again, like you're a model, you've been in front of the camera, I've been in front of the camera, you've been in front, even let's not slut shaming, but just haters in general. Like we've had the experience and tools, surrounding ourselves with people that actually care about us, like to learn how to navigate the online world. And I think a lot of people calling in, they don't have those tools. So they're stepping into social media just as something fun, or they see like, okay, I want to grow followers, but you have to understand that they don't have those same tools we have. I think
that we've learned, and it's just experience, really.
And it's experience, definitely is.
Okay.
So we asked about a specific fetish on Twitch and Twitter. The question is, would you drink breast milk straight from the tap?
And here's what you said, you sickos. Yes, 61%.
Wow.
Absolutely not, 26%. Put it in a glass first, 13%.
Wow.
So, from the tap?
The tap is the nipple, right? That's what that means?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just making sure,
yeah.
because I'm like, is this a strange thing that
I
I'm
mean,
not aware
come
of?
on.
The breastises.
That's that straight from the tap organic stuff. You want
Yeah.
to get it straight
How
from the
could you
source.
go wrong with that?
Straight from the source.
Okay, actually, so I know you can lactate when you're pregnant, right?
Yes.
Isn't that the thing? Okay, so if you're having sex with your girl and she's turned on and you're doing things, you can accidentally.
I would be so into it. Why not?
I mean, it's
natural.
Not, I mean, it's yeah. I mean, this is true.
Well, not all, but it's natural.
It is natural. And
You
it's
guys
actually
seem
healthy.
to really freeze up on this.
I'd like a taste.
Tia's
I'd
like trying
a
to look
taste.
at it. Well, I can understand it.
I want just like a Costco sample
It tastes
taste.
like
I don't want the
condensed
full.
milk. It's very sweet.
Yeah, I just don't want
It's
the.
good.
I don't want a full
taste
glass.
Isn't what
I
bothers
don't want a full
me.
glass.
It's just knowing where, like, I don't know.
But we
There's
eat so much crap
You're
and
right.
processed.
Is it
food.
like-
I will
It's
eat
like-
hot Cheetos, and then it's probably worse.
know?
I hope it's close to almond milk because I like almond milk.
condensed milk.
Why do you
condensed
say
milk.
almond?
it's like
Almond.
Okay, let's
Where
go.
are you from? All right.
Where?
So, okay. In 4 words, can you sum up how to deal with slut shaming?
Yes. I don't like it.
Let's shame prudes instead. No, wait, no, that sounds messed up too, actually.
All right.
You're wearing too much clothes.
I'd have to say, find a fucking hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You losers.
That's good. I like it.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us. Thank you, Tehya, for coming by and being our guest tonight. On Friday, we have Austin's show, who will get another crack at 20 and 60. And as always, we're on every Wednesday and Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Make sure to find us at VENN.tv and all platforms that watch VENN. We also now have an uncensored version, so go to YouTube for those raw extras and don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you for watching Gray Area.
Yay!
Peace. Thank you, Tehya.
Thank you.